How many minutes to go?
How many minutes? Well, if it was on me, we would start right now. But let's say 2 minutes. Oh. The back of the chair went all the way through.
Yeah. You need pillow?
谢谢.
Do you need pillow?
No, everything's good. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for helping translating again.
Thank you. Thank you for the chance.
Okay. One?
Yes.
Yeah?
One.
One. Nimen hauma. Cool. Good, good. I don't know how to ask how was yoga, but how was yoga?
瑜伽做得如何？
Nice? Cool. All right. Let's start.
让我们开始吧。
We have limited time.
我们有时间限制。
Ding, 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 ding. So what we will do is that I'm going to explain you the overview of what we're going to meditate on today.
我们现在要做的就是先给大家一个预告，这是我们今天会做的冥想。
And today's meditation is a little bit independent.
今天的冥想会比较独立，就是不同。
We will basically be meditating on the 3 levels of reality that we learned yesterday.
我们基本上会做像昨天讲到、学习到的3种层次的现实。
Who remember which levels were those?
谁记得？obvious. Reality.
Obvious reality. Next one.
Hidden.
And the next one?
Deeply hidden.
Very good. I was going to say Spanish. Muy bien. Very good.
非常好。
It's the obvious reality. I always forget the Tibetan. Is Gongkyur. Then
显而易见的现实。
then is Kokyur, hidden reality.
就是隐藏现实。
And then is Shinto Kokyur, very hidden.
就是深度隐藏现实。
In general, the extremely hidden reality is something that only a Buddha can see.
一般来说，极度隐藏的现实只有佛陀看得见。
Hidden reality is something that you can see through the power of reasoning.
隐藏现实是你可以透过听觉的能力获得看见。
谢谢. And obvious reality is what we can see with our 5 senses. Perceive, sorry.
Yes. 就是显而易见的现实是透过我们的6感就可以感知到的。
Ears, eyes, nose, taste, skin.
耳朵、眼睛、鼻子、嘴巴、皮肤。
Cool. All right? So why am I saying this? Because we're going to use it in the meditation, okay?
为什么老师会解释呢？是因为我们将把这些用在我们的冥想中。
My six times book is at 2 p.m.
老师的那个60书是从下午2点。
And so I have an alarm.
所以他有一个那个闹钟。
I already turned it off.
他已经关起来了。
So I suggest that you check yours, please.
所以老师建议大家也看一下自己
So
关起来。
So we don't have the situation we had yesterday.
所以我们就不会有像昨天一样的状况。
If you need to sneeze, cough, or anything, this is the moment.
如果你需要喷嚏、咳嗽或是做任何事，请把握现在的时间。
I'll start. Okay. So now check your posture. Let's get into our meditation posture.
好，让我们确认一下我们的姿势，让我们进入冥想的姿势。然后我们准备开始。
I like to take off my glasses. That's personal.
老师喜欢把眼镜拿下来，这是他自己的习惯。大家也可以看身上有什么可以移除。
Close your eyes.
闭上你的眼睛。
Relax.
放轻松。
Try to focus your attention in your body.
试着感受一下你的身体。
Are your shoulders relaxed?
你的肩膀有放松吗？
Is your face relaxed?
你的脸部有放松吗？
Your legs?
你的脖子。
Try to see in your body if there's something uncomfortable.
试着寻找一下你的身体里面，如果有任何的不舒服。
Adjust your posture.
调整你的姿势。
And now let's try to count 50 breaths.
现在让我们试着数50个呼吸。
I'm going to help with the first 3.
老师会帮我们一起数前面3个。
And then you can continue yourself for the rest of the cycle.
接下来的呼吸就可以，大家可以靠自己的频率数。
Here we go. Exhale 1.
呼气1。
Inhale 1.
吸气1。
Exhale 2.
呼气2。
Inhale 2.
吸气2。
Exhale 3.
呼气3。
吸气3.
Inhale 3。
Don't forget your Mona Lisa smile.
别忘记了你的蒙娜丽莎式的微笑。
That's why I pronounce my Chinese, so you have something to laugh about.
这是为什么老师会说他的中文名字，这是可以让我们笑的部分。
Keep that smile.
保持微笑。
Use the sounds to keep your mind focused in the present moment.
用背景的声音让你
Now imagine that your teacher gets into the room
现在想象你的老师走进房间，
and you invite them to sit in front of you to meditate together.
你邀请他们和你坐在一起冥想，
They agree and they sit knee to knee.
他们同意并且坐在我的附近旁边。
You can smell their scent to incense.
你可以闻到香的味道，
You can feel the warmth of their body.
你可以感受到他们的体温，
You can see their smile and loving eyes looking at you.
你可以看见他们的笑容，并且用爱的眼神看着你。
And now bring to mind something that you really admire about this teacher.
现在把你对老师最仰慕的部分带到你的意识中，
And for me, it feels like I want to bow to them.
来说他想要对老师顶礼，
But for you, you can just present your respects and admiration to them the way that you feel that you want to.
你可以用的方式对你的老师表达尊敬，
Maybe it's a hug
也许是一个拥抱，
or even just a high five.
或者是一个击掌。
But you both are happy to see and interact that way.
你们彼此都非常开心，可以这样互动。
Now, imagine you offer something to your teacher.
现在，你们可以供养老师，
Do something that you know he would like,
做一些你觉得老师会喜欢的事，
and something that you also like.
而且这件事也是你喜欢的。
For example, my teacher loves Mexican churro.
举例来说，
Mexican youtiao.
Brian 的老师喜欢墨西哥油条，
So I bring a plate full of Mexican youtiao to my teacher.
所以 他们做的好事。
And now feel that happiness.
现在感觉一下这样的开心。
Ask your teacher to please keep teaching you.
请求你的老师持续教授你。
He can teach you through a private advice.
他可以透过劝导提醒你。
He can teach you in a group class like the ones we're having now.
也可以透过课程中来提醒你。
Or maybe even in hidden ways.
也许用一个隐藏的方式。
Through experiences.
透过经验。
Or challenges in your life.
或是生活中的挑战。
These teachings are the harder to learn.
这些教授是更难学习的。
But also the most powerful.
但是也是更有力量的。
Ask your teacher to please stay with you.
请你的老师留下来。
Ask them to follow you wherever you go.
请他们跟随你到任何你去的地方。
And finally, dedicate the good seeds that you have planted with these 7 ingredients.
最后把7支供养的好种子回向。
To have the most beautiful and productive meditation.
我们有最美好的冥想。
Imagine a ray of light touching every being there is.
想象光照向所有的众生。
That light represents the chance of everyone to find the perfect teacher.
这个光代表着每一个人都找到他最完美的老师。
And their chance to touch emptiness directly.
而且也是他们可以触碰金刚世界的机会，直见空性的机会。
Now we're gonna go to our object of meditation.
现在我们即将进入我们冥想的主题，
which is analyze the first level of reality.
现在是进入冥想，分析现实的冥想，
Obvious reality.
显而易见的现实。
Think about the things that you can perceive in this level of reality.
去想想，你可以感知的，在这个层次的现实的一切。
Think of 5 objects.
想着五个主题，
By each one of your senses.
依照你的五感。
Here we go.
现在开始吧。
Now think of those things that you can only perceive through the power of logic.
现在去想想那些现实是必须要透过你运用逻辑的力量可以感知到的部分。
Think, for example, of the example of dropping the pen behind the back.
想想那个例子，就是笔放在背后的笔掉落到地面，笔是不是还在手上？
We didn't see the moment in which the pen fell,
我们并没有看见笔掉落的瞬间，
but we deducted that it fell through the sound.
但是我们透过听到掉落的声音来推论。
This belongs to the deeper level of reality.
这是属于隐藏的现实，较深的隐藏的现实。
So now think of 3 things that belong to this realm.
那现在想想3件属于这样现实的事情。
Try to see how your understanding of emptiness
试着去想想你对空性的理解
is part of this level of reality.
是这个部分的现实。
Today you cannot see emptiness directly,
今天你并没有办法直见空性，
but through the power of your mind,
但是透过你意识的力量，
through the power of your reasoning,
透过你的
reasoning,
听觉，
you can have an understanding of what emptiness is.
你可以了解什么是空性。
A deductive, correct perception.
透过推论正确的感知，
Like this emptiness,
像是空性，
there are many things that we cannot prove directly,
有很多事情我们并没有办法直接证明，
but through reasoning,
但透过
we can finally perceive them.
我们透过推论可以正确的感知它。
Finally,
最后，
think about those things that belong to the extremely deep level of reality.
想想那些属于极度隐藏现实的
Those things that only a Buddha can see.
这些现实只有佛陀可以看得见。
The perfect example
最佳的例子是
are karma, the works of karma.
是业力的运作。
This means, how is it that karma works?
这代表着
Why?
业力是如何的运作，以及为何会发生。
What seed causes what result?
什么种子导致了什么样的结果？
Only an omniscient mind would be able to know and see that.
只有透过意识可以看见。
And now, imagine that your teacher comes to the top of your head as he shrinks into the size of your thumb.
现在想象你的老师来到了你的头顶，缩成像你的拇指一般的大小。
Now he's facing the same direction as you.
现在他跟你面向同一个方向。
And he melts in light through your spine.
它像光一般融化，进入你的脊椎。
It's like honey dropping to your heart.
就像风一般滴入你的心田。
And in your heart, the teacher finds a beautiful flower with a diamond in the center.
在你的心中，老师找到一朵中心有钻石的花。
And you invite your teacher to stay there
你邀请你的老师留在这里，
for the rest of the day.
在这接下来的一天当中。
And to inspire you and guide you and teach you throughout the day.
在这一天中启发你、引导你、教导你。
Now imagine a ray of light touching every being coming out of your heart.
现在想象光从你的心中发出，照到一切众生的身上。
This light represents your love and promise to protect them.
这道光代表着你的爱，还有你愿意保护他们的承诺。
Your promise to them that you will work to make them happy.
你承诺你会努力让他们开心。
And as the ray of light comes back to your heart,
然后这道光收回你的心中，
you dedicate that seed to perceive emptiness directly.
你将这道光回向到 你可以直见空性，
for the benefit of all beings.
为了可以利益众生。
When you're ready, open your eyes
当你准备好，你可以张开你的眼睛，
and take a stretch.
伸展一下。
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And yeah, that's the meditation. I don't know if we have time for questions. I think we have. Oh, there we go. Forgot the bell. What time do we start? Okay, 5 minutes. Is that okay? Of questions. If anyone has a question.
有5分钟可以问问题。
那个用五感的时候去回顾那3个现实，然后就是意识会很纷乱，不知道要想在什么东西上面。然后就是我就是随便想几个生活物件，然后想要问老师怎么再深入一点做这个练习，这样子。因为觉得好像就只是在乱想而已。
Yoga said when she try to imagine the things, using 5 senses to perceive the 3 reality. That she feel like she pick things randomly, so like a little bit chaos. So she want to know how to do this practice better.
Okay. 谢谢。I think one way is go through your senses, right? Like an easy. Sorry.
就是透过你的感知，就是你的五感，然后去感觉。
What helps me is go from top to toe.
就是对老师来说有帮助的，就是从上面到下面。
So I start. Okay, first the sense of my eyes, the different objects of my eyes.
就是先从眼睛开始，从看到不同的物件开始。
Then ears, then nose, and then mouth.
然后再来是耳朵，然后鼻子、嘴巴。
Then skin.
然后皮肤。
Etc.
就是大概是这样。
And then for each one of those, I think you can go random. You don't have to be like too tied.
你其实可以就是随机的去想象，不需要太紧张。
For eyes, for example, what I thought about was colors and shapes.
像眼睛呢，老师想到的就是颜色跟形状。
And then I started to think of objects, right?
然后开始想
Then
物
people.
件、物品跟人。
And then sounds, high tones, low tones.
然后声音的话就有高音啊、低音。
Rhythmic sounds are rhythmic sounds. Rhythmic like tin tin tin.
对，放射性的声音。
And so on.
对，以此类推。
One important thing to mention is that meditation is like an exercise.
一件很重要的事情要告诉大家，就是这个冥想就很像运动一样。
You gotta find your way. There's not a perfect way.
你要找到你的方式，并没有一个完美的方式。
So don't be afraid to experiment.
所以不用害怕去做实验。
If something doesn't feel right, you can try your own way.
如果你觉得有点不对劲，你就可以试着用你自己的方式。
The most important thing to keep in mind is where do you want to go with your meditation?
最重要的是你要提醒自己，你这个冥想你想要去到哪里。
That's why having an object of meditation before you sit to meditate is so important.
所以有一个冥想目标是在你开始冥想之前，有一个冥想目标是非常重要的。
For this meditation, the goal was to understand better the 3 levels of reality.
像我们这个冥想的目标就是去让你自己了解的更深入，针对这个3个层次的现实。
So it doesn't really matter the details on that part.
所以呢，就里面的细节并不是真正的就是很重要，就是你的排序啊这些不是很重要。
Okay. 谢谢。
谢谢。
谢谢。Thank you, Marina. See you in a bit. Thank you, Kentaro.